came out. It came out with the Fire Lord thing.
Yeah, and then right now we have the combo with, if you do the urgent schedule and you bring up the fortress, if you link away the fortress into Wyvern right away, you're able to send the recycler to graveyard with the Wyvern, which will then trigger the fortress back onto the field.
Yeah, it's crazy. Like there's some good combos that are out there. A Radiator. What does that card do?
It's one of the new Machina cards. I have not looked at it myself either.
To be honest with you, I kind of wrote this deck off because, you know, structure decks are like whatever, but actually a lot of the newer structure decks have been insane. Like, I mean, think about it. Salomon Great was a structure deck.
Yeah, we had Salad, Dinos, Dolls. Those are all incredibly good structure decks. Even the Pens and the Rockets, or not the Pens, the Rocket structure deck is really good.
Konami really stepped up their game when it came to structure decks, just because like in every iteration that we've gotten at least 3 good reprints, and we've gotten at least 2 to 3 good cards in each structure deck that make a strategy viable, which is just, it's insane. Like,
yeah, I think one of the nicest,
they're doing that.
One of the nicest reprints I think is the Solemn Strike from the new structure deck. That's a really good one. Pretty core card for a lot of control decks to run, and it wasn't too expensive before with all of its different reprints it's had, but having a common variant is definitely nice.
Oh yeah, for sure. Being able to play common copies of all of the good Solemn cards is ideal, for sure.
For sure. And wow, look at this field though. Like, Monster Vomit here. Crazy.
I'm not sure what he's going to end on though. That's what's interesting, I think, is... I don't know if that's just his end board. I believe there's a quick effect on the Machina Citadel though.
Yeah, maybe.
He can pop one monster and then clear the entire board of his opponent. Incredibly strong.
JB240, I see you saying that Monarch was the best structure deck. Salomon Great players would disagree.
I would say though, honestly, the Monarch is where it started to be good, if you ask me.
Yeah, it definitely was the turning point, for sure.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure I knew someone who pulled the deck out of the structure deck and played a regional that week and he got top 8 with it.
That's so wild.
Yeah. In the Frog Monarchs, I used to play that a long time ago. So when I saw the structure deck of the Monarchs, I was like, this is insane. Like, wow, look at all the support. It was really good. Especially the field spell they had too. Like, man.
Yeah, Vanity's Emptiness, that seems good.
Yeah, I remember
right?
Way back in like 2006, 2007, I was running, when Cyber Dragon came out, I was running just like aggressive Monarchs, and the only one you'd play is Thessalos, and it was just such a fun deck to pilot.
So this is interesting. We've got the Palladium Oracle Mana coming down. I've seen a lot of people using this as opposed to a Prince Illusion Magician. What's your guys' take on that?
I think it's interesting because it does more, you know, like inside the grave and things like that. With a princess, she's just kind of like a beater.
Yeah, she's just an extender, which I think if you're playing Eldlich, it's probably not too bad to play Apprentice over Palladium because you're not really summoning that many spellcasters, but it does help protect your Alistair from cards like Impermanent Surveiller, which can be incredibly strong.
True. I didn't even think about that.
Yeah, that's really the application of it. So here we see another new card that came out in Dual Overlords here. We saw it in the last match, and here it goes again, just really punishing people for putting cards in those zones. Like, you just got to be careful with your zone placement. Or link with
down comes Alistair. So we may end up seeing what you guys were saying. Like, that's actually really cool. We actually see the synergy here from the targets with the Magician's Soul.
I believe the other reason
like it
is
basically protects.
If you are playing in Invoked deck, it is also a light target, which is incredibly important for helping with the Macabre play.
Absolutely,
Sure, yeah, those actually.
And you're not forced to. You're not really forced I can't even talk today. Forced to banish your Golden Lord.
Yep. Or I mean, a lot of people still run the Secure Dart in a package, but it's way more prone to Nibiru than the other one is. So
sure.
And I'm assuming that's gonna be a Macabre coming down up for him, which does feel kind of weird considering he didn't link first, which would have gotten him another invoked monster, but we'll see.
Or maybe he's just concerned about these face downs here because maybe he just literally doesn't know what he's playing.
Yeah, I mean, I could not guess what they were either. This pure Machina deck is a whole new world for me. However, I was planning to buy it not too long ago, and my Walmart was actually sold out of the structure deck.
I almost bought 3 of them the other day. They had them, but I was like, I'm not going to be playing in any tournaments here anytime soon. I might as well hold off and see how everything like shapes up and see if I need to pick them up.
My interest was in playing on live duels when I was going to buy it, but I was like, who bought all of these? Like, we don't even, who's even playing Yu-Gi-Oh right now that they're buying these
Walmart
structure decks?
buyouts.
But yeah, I'll probably have to go check sometime soon if it'll be back in stock there. But
Okay, so the only reason I see why he made a Makaba here so early would be, like I said, maybe he's concerned, like, because in this version of the Eldlich Invoked, it has all of the Makaba negates online, including trap negates. So maybe he's concerned about the back row and the monster effects as well.
he does still have to fear the Citadel, which if he does trigger the Makaba, there's a good chance he'll Citadel clear his board.
True.
Here comes a trap. So what is this? This is a new trap, guys.
What does this do? Target one machine monster you control, special summon one Machina monster with a different name from your hand or deck, and if you destroy that targeted monster. Interesting.
Definitely interesting, yeah, because you can bring out another Citadel and try to force a clear.
True. What does a Radiator do when it's damaged? When it's destroyed?
I don't think anything.
No, it doesn't. Okay.
But he might actually be targeting his Citadel because he does have the Machina Gearframe equipped.
Oh, that's true.
Oh yeah, old school Union style monsters.
Yeah, Unions are great.
One of my favorite decks I played when I first
ABC.
started. Hey. Machina Gadgets was the way to go, guys. With Ultimate Offering.
Super flashbacks. Oh man. Yeah,
Honestly,
you're right.
I played Machina Gear at a regional and ended up getting my invite with that. The deck is super fun.
Here's
what
another
does this
new
do?
card. Narrator.
So both of his monsters are actually can't be run over without discarding the Alistair first, which I think is really nice for him.
For sure. The only thing that I see that's an issue is the fact that the Air Raider is actually underneath the Anima zone. So if he finds a way to get rid of this equip on the Anima, he's just going to take it on the next turn.
So he looks like he's going to discard the Alistair for the Makaba here to swing over that. That card is pretty scary. It does just give him a free special summon.
It does. Wait, what?
Wait, what's going on?
Oh, he maybe attempted to activate.
Yeah, he was using the Aerator effect is what I'm assuming to special summon him.
Got it. Okay.
Yeah.
So there we go.
That's not Alistair.
So there we go with the Makaba negating it.
Yeah, the
he
Citadel
changed
is
Citadel.
clearing, protecting it with the Gearframe. That's actually really strong. I mean, you have a free board. You have a board wipe on demand, pretty much.
Yeah, that was nice. It looks like he baited it. Like he baited the Makaba negate so he could just nuke the field.
I will say that's some definitely good thought process and play from the Machina player.
But we are seeing that he did not commit that many resources to that play. He only really used 2 different cards, and now he's able to kind of recover his board a little bit. I'm looking at the fact that
and with these big
3
monsters,
sets.
there's a good chance he may be able to close out the game.
So we do see the Starlit Sanguine come down, meaning he is going to have to deal with one of the Golden Lords.
True.
And possibly some more spell and trap, some more removal. But Citadel does remove it. He's able to get an extra draw with the new Machina Trap card, as it can banish itself from the graveyard to shuffle 3 machine-type monsters back into your deck, which seems like a really powerful effect overall.
The Avarice effect, basically.
Yes.
Seems pretty strong.
So that is really interesting. And I believe this deck did win round 1, so deck's doing something right. Maybe this is worth picking up.
This is why we're in a championship. You get to see like some really top tier players displaying strategies that we have not seen yet.
Yeah, I mean, we had that round 1 where Couch was playing Eldlich with a combo package inside of it, which is very interesting.
Jet Synchron, buy them while you can, boys.
Oh yeah.
And if you don't already have your 3, what are you doing?
Exactly.
I think the bigger one is buying those tunings. I think those are going up in price pretty quick. It only has the 2 or 3 printings. And
luckily, it did get overprinted in the same set as Magician Souls.
So,
you're right, it
attack
does have that
declaration
common
looks
printed.
like he's gonna flip over to Scarlet to bring out a gold boy. And she just will turn on any of his other golden land cards if he has any of those set. And here we go. Conquistador, which is the popper of the deck.
It is non-targeting though, so he will have to worry about that, and it will not activate on the summon. He's gonna clear it, but he will not get popped on that. Actually, that's really nice. So he can clear the Conquistador now. He is lacking on resources a little bit though. That one set still hasn't been committed, which I think is strange. Because I don't know what that could be unless he's pretty much just playing the structure deck, which it just could be a strike then. Or it's another one of the trap cards, but if it was one of the trap cards, I feel like he would have committed it this turn.
Yeah, I feel like it's been sitting there for a while, so not sure if it's really relevant. Oh, was that the top deck?
Yes, it was.
Oh, there's the return of the pay 8, guys.
Pay 8.
Clifford's stat was not a mistake.
When Cleavers were a thing, just free advantage, and it's basically similar. It's even better with the synergy here, as you guys are seeing. He's gonna go ahead and send it to the graveyard, bring back the Golden Lord, and then trigger it again. Golden Lord is now boofed by 1,000, so now he's bigger than the Citadel.
And he does get to set up for that advantage play.
Oh, and an Alistair.
This is looking really good. Eldlich player.
Now we finally see
urgent
it.
schedule.
That does seem weird that he would hold that.
It is very, very interesting.
So we do see a recycler. Yeah, I think that's weird that he didn't play this turn 1 and try to like extend his board farther. I don't know if he was scared of Nibiru. He did end on 4 summons though in the end, so maybe he was scared of the Nibiru play.
It's true.
So this Scrap Recycler actually could send something like Gizmek down.
Yeah, that would be a pretty good deck here. It does immediately turn on the Fortress if he does special summon it. I don't expect him to die here, but he could be looking at a pretty fair bit of damage. Because if he is playing the Almirage into Purgatrio, then he's got a lot of monsters on board that are just going to take damage for no reason. However, that Citadel still can clear everything other than the Golden Lord that he does summon.
Yeah. That is also true. And here goes the Almirage.
Yeah, definitely that Purgatrio is coming down.
Most definitely.
And the Lancia.
Ooh, Lancia to the Invocation. That's a really good play, guys.
We'll see if he makes the mistake or not, because he can definitely use Huaquero from Graveyard. And he does still have to resolve it, meaning there's going to be a Kalita coming down, limiting him to his 1 attack, which I think his opponent can actually play through that pretty well.
I think so too.
Yeah.
Did we see what he sent with Scrap Recycler?
He did not trigger it. I mean, I'm pretty sure that's a misplay.
He didn't trigger it. Interesting.
Because if he had triggered it, my guess is he would have sent another Citadel, so that he could pop the Derek Crane to clear the board, and then have Citadel special summon itself back.
Yeah.
So what happens here is that if he does swing over, I believe the Citadel just comes back for free.
Yeah, I think so.
Yep, and then he can make into a leave next turn, and that could be really scary.
The game, yeah.
Because all he has to do is go into the Gangra Die, pop the Golden Lord, and then he can try to swing out for game. And his opponent only has that 1 set interaction.
Oh, he can't banish.
Yep. Oh, I did see that misplay too. He should have banished on activation of Lancia, because they are traps that are considered quick effects. I don't know if he has either of them that could. Nope, they're both these are both the end phase ones, aren't they?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, wait, no, he could have Starlit Sanguined.
Could he have? I thought Lancia was until the end of the turn.
No, Sanguine is just a quick effect banish.
Yeah,
It doesn't have to be an end phase, so he could have chained the Sanguine.
Right.
It's true.
And yeah, it looks like we're going to see that.
Here comes the overlay.
Yep,
Building the overlay network, guys.
So if he doesn't have anything that answers it immediately, if he goes into like Dora or the Gustav is very questionable, because we do see something like this coming down, and it is very scary. I think the Super Dora would have been better, because he still gets the Dare Crane pop.
Mm-hmm. Let's see. Citadel does come out, though.
Interesting how both these boss monsters just get to keep coming back.
See, now it's looking really bad for the Machina player. I think Eldlich is going to be able to... They have everything online at this point, so...
Unless that's another Lancian.
But he's just going to banish everything.
He can do it now. Yeah, he can do it right now.
One at a time, yeah. I mean, it is definitely not looking the best for his opponent here. All he has to do is set another Conquistador. He clears out the Citadel, and there's really no response to that. I do think Dora was the better play here, but who knows if he actually plays it. It is not as popular as the Gustav Max is.
Yeah.
It is definitely nice to see something different, though, than the standard just Adamancipator versus Eldlich or Adamancipator Mirrors we've been seeing it as much. So
Yeah,
definitely interesting. I do think missing that Strapocycler trigger, though, was very big.
I wonder why he didn't. Did he just think it was not a good idea? Or I wonder what his thought process was behind it.
Yeah, because he definitely would have just had another Citadel on board last turn, an additional one. Or I suppose he did trigger it. Or maybe Dismech would have been better. There's a lot of options he had there where it would have definitely helped his board state.
Oh, so apparently urgent scheduling the gates what brings out. That's why the scrap cycle didn't resolve.
Oh, okay, yeah, and that's
okay.
why that's why you need the Wyvern. Yep.
Yep.
Makes
Thank you,
sense.
chat.
With these new cards, it's easy to miss things like that.
Oh, it does. Oh yeah, it would miss time. It would miss timing also, even if it could try to affect, because the last thing that happens.
Oh, it's a win, not a if. It's definitely a win. Okay.
Oh, you cannot do it turn 1 either because it's got the for your opponent controls more monsters. That would make more sense as to why he did not do it early on.
Gotcha.
Big damage here.
What level is Golden Lord?
This should be over. Yeah, he's gonna overlay into the train.
That'll be the Gustav Max for game.
He's gonna go to the train and blast him with that K right here, most likely.
He's gonna get sauced by Damage Juggler. Just wait.
Wait, no way. I think he can. Did he bring that off of the
he doesn't play the
Scarlet?
Gustav Max.
No, if he brought it off the Scarlet, he won't be able to summon any.
Oh yeah, yeah. He's locked into
That's
zombies.
why. Yeah, that's why he didn't do it. Ooh, like
That's a
is-
good card.
That was really good. It depends though. If he has the extender in hand, he could just go for clearing the back row and try to play through. We'll see.
I don't know.
Okay, he must have an extender of some sort.
Mars.
I thought
Let's
we got the
see.
new. Okay. Yeah, that's really strong. So what that sets up for is he's able to search out something to special summon one of the fortresses back.
Uh-huh.
I don't believe there's any direct special summons he can do besides Fortress, but if he trashes... Oh, Megaform. Oh,
Let's
that's
see.
that is really interesting. So what it's looking like here is the play he made is he can bring Fortress back, crash it into the 2500 Golden Lord, and then he's able to trigger, I believe, both Megaform and the Citadel off one.
True.
And then, oh, that might be damn, because he crashes in, he gets the effect of Fortress, popping the other Golden Lord, Megaform and Citadel drop, and I believe that would be enough for game here, because that'll be 26-56. Yeah, that would be damn if this does go through. I'm pretty sure Megaform comes out. Yeah, I think both are coming out now.
Yeah.
Oh. A turnaround.
Yep, so he's gonna get both effects off to special summon both Citadel. Oh, does Form have to come in defense?
Let's see.
That is very weird. Did he miss the Fortress pop effect? Because if it's a short battle, it is able to pop a card on the field. I mean, he would have been able to pop the Eldlich.
Yeah, that's weird.
That's... Well, no, guys, remember, since that Lord came back with his effect, it can't be targeted by destruction.
Oh, that's right.
Yeah, okay,
Yeah.
yeah, you're right. It can't be destroyed. Never mind. That does change
That's
things a little
why.
bit. So I'm wondering if he... I don't know what he can make here that would actually remove the Lord. Because then all it takes is one top deck spell and he's just killed by Gustav Max.
Yep.
So he equips the Citadel. Yeah. One spell top deck is game.
Yard is loaded with all of the traps too.
Well, I don't think he has very many left.
It's true. This has been a interesting grind game too, because Sticks can't even outgrind the Eldlich.
There's the Gustav Max.
Yep, that's just Gustav Max for game. So it's like game 2.
Wait, can't Citadel blow them up?
No, because they're both immune. They're both gonna be at 35.
No, not the second one. Now we're off.
He could have just blown up the Gustav Max, right? Well, I guess his opponent would have swung first and then Gustav, so.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So you just have the one Golden Lord. So, I mean, what it's looking like here is that I don't see how he's able to actually push right now without drawing some other extender of some sort, because that Golden Lord is just going to keep getting removed on the opponent's turn by Citadel.
Yeah.
It's been a really interesting grind game, seriously. Both top decking at this point.
And there's another gear frame coming down. Hopefully this one will get him there, but he does just need to swing over this indestructible 3500 beater, and that can always be an issue.
So he gets an aerator.
It looks like that's just be another discard for. Oh, interesting. Ah, I see how it's going now. So what I'm expecting here is going to be a unicorn to clear the Golden Lord.
Yeah, maybe.
If he does though, let's see, Unicorn would spin back. He would still have one other one in grave, but that would take care of this
there's
one.
a fortress coming back. Yep.
Okay.
Could we see a Boral Sword here?
Maybe. Boral Sword would be that would be a killer for sure.
Yeah, he would be relying on something else to help clear that Boral Sword, which can't be destroyed by battle, is really strong effect, and it's going to switch any Eldlich Lord that tries to swing over to defense position. So a hard Boral Sword mate here could actually be really strong.
Yeah.
I mean,
so what he could do is he can make Masquerena first, and then make Boral Sword.
And then I believe all the Conquistadors are used. I don't know how valuable that is going to be here, though.
Yeah, it does look like. So, yeah, all 3 Conquistadors are gone. All 3 Scarlets are gone.
Interesting. He makes this thing. I haven't seen this guy in a while. I don't remember what he does.
What does this card do?
Double-headed ink.
So he can't make another XYZ. I'm wondering if he realizes that. Or he can't, or I should say he can't link with the Anger Knuckler.
It has it has 2 effects. Let's see if any of them matter.
The first one, you send one machine to the graveyard from your field or hand to special summon. The second one is you can send 1 card for hand field or to special summon this card.
Okay. Interesting here.
It's not terrible for sure, but
his board's not looking too strong in this situation. Just being locked out. Interesting.
He going to battle phase? So he's gonna crash?
So
he's taking damage here because Golden Lord is stronger.
I understand what he's doing now. So what he's trying to do is he's trying to get out both the Citadel and the Derek Rain, and then Derek Rain, I don't believe. Yeah, so if he does have the door on his side of the board, he is able to clear that Golden Lord next turn, but he is locked into the double-headed Angler. He cannot actually use this here, I don't believe. Yeah, he is not able to use the Mega Form. I'll message him about that, because Mega Form is once per turn for either effects.
Got it.
Okay, it does look like his opponent did notice that, so that's good. I still don't know if this messes him up or not. So he can do Citadel, pop the Air Knuckle, so he doesn't have to worry about dying there. Then equip the Gearframe to the Dora, and then use Dora effect to make it immune, and then pop the other Eldlich of the Golden Land. He has a 4K wall that's immune to pretty much everything. So if he does have the Dora, it is really strong here. He can't link with the
Can't link it, so
He's, yeah, it looks like his opponent called him on that immediately.
yeah.
So my buddy, who was actually watching the stream, just called me and was like, hey, he can't summon Megaform. And I was like, yeah. It was
Shout out to him.
Very strange, because...
What do we... How does this... I don't know how he gets out of this.
I mean, he had the play out assuming he either had Lieb in his extra deck, or something with the Quick Effect. Anything stronger than the Golden Lord was probably enough to just get there. And he's going to activate the Elixir, meaning he does have something else in there. I know the Conquistadors are gone, but if he has the Negate, he's in a really good position right now.
Yep.
Yeah, that is a problem. I don't see how he gets out of it now. Before, he could have at least put a big monster up and said no.
Yeah, I'm not sure how he gets out of it either. And honestly, he can just run over the Knuckle.
Yeah, Knuckle hits for damage. I mean, he can use Citadel effect, but it's going to get immediately negated.
Exactly.
Yeah.
So...
Yeah, so it looks like he just, like, punches for damage, forcing the Citadel.
And forever negate Citadel, and that's it.
Yeah, I definitely think he could have come back to this game had he played his hand a little bit differently. All he really had to do was send the Air Knuckle to the graveyard with its own effect, which he still might do. That's still an option. Yep, so he's going to use the Air Knuckle here to send it and special summon back the Derek Train. But I think making Derek Train into something else was a stronger play overall.
Yeah, I agree 100%.
Yep, so Air Knuckle's going to send itself to the graveyard to special summon the... Yep, Derek Train from graveyard. Like I said, this is the play I think you should have done originally.
But now it's just... It's a little bit late now.
Yes, however, that Citadel is not going to die here, because it is protected by the Gearframe. So you can force out the effect, popping the Derek Train or itself.
Yeah.
And then it'll at least get negated, but that does force out the negation. So I definitely believe it's correct to use the effect in this situation.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, there's judges available, Hinks, Pink, but right now, this is like SES or regional. Judges aren't going to be spectating every single match. So unless a judge is called, honestly, this is between both players. We're not going to go and play the game for them. So this is a tournament atmosphere. Of course, if they call for judge, we'll prepare the game tape, but we can't really act as judges here. So
he does have a couple top decks that can save him in this situation, because he's definitely not dead. The main top deck I see would be getting another one of those Machina possessed storages. But he is low on life points, meaning he's not going to be able to crash another fortress.
Yeah.
Oh, here he goes. Heart of the card moment, guys. Let's see what it is.
If this is a gear frame...
I think he's out of gear frames. I think that was all three of them committed already.
Nope,
he does have one that's left in deck, so
yeah.
If he does have it, he's in an okay spot. Yeah, I believe he shuffled the first one back with the trap card.
Yeah.
And if his opponent does clear that...
Is this another new card?
We control some.
What is that?
Card. It ends on... Oh, we'll see.
Oh wow, that's actually really strong. If he had gotten that a turn or two earlier, he would have been able to recover his board much better. But it's looking like he's still in a pretty good situation as long as there's not a really strong top deck, which I think the only one right now I can see would be Alistair. Because an Alistair will punch him for game in this situation. But this does dissuade him from actually swinging over the Dare Crane, which should give him an extra turn.
Yeah, true.